Hi, I'm Mr. Gaurava, and today my topic is how to display SAP crystal reports in C# using data sets. So here we have 5 simple steps for making it. The step 1 is make a database. Make a database and create a table in it and create a fields in it for displaying that data. Second thing is we have Visual Studio, open it, create a project and make a data set. So the data set is designed and made. The third step is create the crystal report. And for creating that crystal report, I am using my tag data set because I am displaying the data through data set. So we can design the crystal report. I can tell you what is the problems in it, how to design the report, and anything else. I will show all of these things in your coding section. Okay, now go to the step 4. Here we make form for the view of that report. For viewing that report, we have an other form because we have crystal report viewer for dogging in the form and displaying the data. Okay, we can dog our crystal report viewer in our viewing form and display the data in that form. So here we have last step, and we can make a main form. A main form is here. We drag a button in it, and the button can generate an event, click event. When we click the button, it can generate our this report. By this diagram, we show that the database is there, and now the dataset is here. Now the crystal report is there. Now the form view is there. When we click the button, the data is fetched and goes into the dataset. The dataset then gives that data to the crystal report. The crystal reports gives that reports for the time in the viewing form. The viewing form shows our data in it. We can see it on coding section. So here we go on the coding section. Let's go. So here we are in the coding section. I have Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, and here I have created a database named ISP. Okay, in that database I have a table named STD. The STD table have 3 fields or columns: ID, name, and fname. Okay, the ID is primary key, and here we have details. Okay, so the database is ready. We have to go in Visual Studio and create a project. So here I have in Visual Studio, and I'll show you firstly my dataset. Okay, the dataset is here. After creating the project, I have inserted the database like this: edit, add, new item, and search. The dataset is here. Dataset. Okay, the dataset is here. Named it and make it. After making the dataset, we have to add a data table. The data table is here. I have named it student, and here's the 3 fields: ID, name, and fname. Same like our database names, like this. Here is our database: ID, name, and fname, and same like here in our data set table: ID, name, and fname. Okay, got it? Our dataset is designed, and now we have to go in crystal report. We have add crystal report like this. When I have added my dataset, here I am adding my crystal report. Okay, when I add, I have a step. I just click OK and next and finish. When I finish, the report is designed, but is like here, and I can design it. Okay, report is created. We have to design it, and I have designed it like this. Go to the field of Explorer, database field, and database expert. Here we have my data sets, and I have imported into my database. Okay, and use the data table fields in my detail section. The crystal reports have 5 sections: report header, page detail section, and report footer, page footer. Okay, and here we have ID, name, and fname is dragged here, and here is the text objects. for the header of every page, and here the detail section fetches the data row by row and displays our result. Okay, got it? So crystal report is designed, database is okay, and dataset is okay, dataset is binded with that report. Now go to the view form. The view form is here. Okay, the view form can have a SAP crystal report viewer. Here we search SAP crystal report viewer, and drag and drop to the form. Okay, when we drag and drop it to our form, we have changed something. Is modifier to be public, and I have changed tool pan view none. You can use group tree and any other. Okay, and I have named it CRP STD. Okay, so view form is okay. Now we can view all of these things in our main form. So here we have form 1. Form 1 is the main form. Okay, so in form 1 I have, here is the form 1. I have drag and drop a button and clicked it for button print have click event. Okay, here we have form 2 object, dataset object, crystal report objects, and try and catch block for handling the exceptions. Here we have string for the database connection. Here SQL connection is here. Connection is opened. When connection is opened, I have written a command for fetching all the data from the STD. Okay, and here the SQL command fetches execute stat command, and SQL data adapters object is here, and the command is given to that data adapter. The data adapters adopts that data and fills our dataset table as student. Okay, here is the dataset table name student. Okay, now our student dataset is filled and collection is closed. If the student dataset have rows, I mean if have student dataset have data, then the report source is dataset, and the crystal report source is crystal report that I have created, and form is shown. The the SAP crystal report is generated and shown in our form. That's all. That is all thing. Here we have a working project. Okay, I click on print button and it can generate our report. Here are. Okay, here's the data in our database. Thank you.